Hi, it's Amanda here from Realise Beauty, and today I'm a little bit angry about the lead in your lipstick campaign. Not about wanting lead in my lipstick, but about the whole thing that, oh my god, there's lead in your lipstick, it's going to kill you, it's going to give you lip cancer, and it's going to do whatever. You know what, quite frankly, it gives me a headache, because they've been saying the same thing year after year after year for a long time now, and I thought we were over it. I thought we'd got over this. I thought we'd talked about this. But clearly not. So what's left to do but to make a video, and yeah, well, here it is. So yeah, guess what? There's lead in your lipstick. There's lead in all your lipsticks. Whether, if it's got pigment in it, it's probably got lead in it, to be honest, because there are bits of lead in pigments. We didn't put it in there. We, as in me, cosmetic chemist, me as in part of an industry, me as part of a chemical industry even. We didn't necessarily put it in there. In fact, pigments can come from the ground. Colours can come from the ground. We call those natural pigments. Those natural pigments that people want, that we dig out of the ground and then crush up and make beautiful, they actually contain more heavy metal than the ones that are made in a factory, the synthetic alternatives. So if you were to sort of side by side evaluate them, you'd find out that the synthetic iron oxides and the synthetic pigments, micas and whatnot, are probably a lot cleaner than the ones that you could perhaps dig out your garden. So there's a thing. The other thing is, it's not just pigments, it's not just colorants that contain lead. Clay, you know, anyone like to wear a clay mask, hair mask, face mask, body wrap, whatever. The clay, the minerals, there's trace minerals in there too, there's trace heavy metals, so your kaolin, your French clay, your Australian clay, they all contain traces of heavy metals, as do your herbs, your herbal extracts. So you want to buy a product that's rich in herbal extracts, it's got this plant and that plant and the other, there's going to be some lead in there. The thing is, we do regulate it. We do take a serious view that contaminants, trace contaminants, ingredients that we didn't mean to put in our cosmetics shouldn't be in there in a great amount. So there are standards, there are rules. These things get checked. They get checked by chemists in white coats like this one, but they don't say that. Anyway, they get checked and they get analysed, and you get a certificate of analysis, certificate of compliance. There's regulations also to help us stay on the straight and narrow, and produce products that are safe and use ingredients that are safe. So it's not like, as a cosmetic industry, we don't understand that lead in your lipstick, or lead anywhere for that matter on the body, is a good thing. We understand it. We take steps to minimise the risk and clean things up. And over the years of me working in the cosmetic industry, and it's been a while now, 18 years, which is why I look so old. I look old because I haven't used my products. I'm too busy making them. Just thought I'd put that in there. That yeah, there's things have got better, things have got cleaner, we learn more. And that's the thing with science. You take things on board, you implement them, and you grow and you learn. Unlike campaigns, unlike activism, that seems to be stuck like a broken record, saying the same thing again and again and again, year after year after year, no matter what the evidence is that comes towards them. Oh, so you've changed the law, you've cleaned things up. We don't care, we're just going to still say the same old thing again and again. What, so synthetic pigments are actually safer than naturals? Oh no, we don't care, we're still going to say the same thing again and again. What, so herbal ingredients contain lead too? We don't care, we didn't hear you. You know what I'm saying? So the bottom line is that yeah, there might be a bit of lead in your lipstick, but if you want to wear lipstick, you know, really, I mean, it's just a risk you have to take. Oh my god, you have to take the risk. Well, no, I can't tell you what to do. You don't have to take the risk. You don't have to wear lipstick. I don't wear lipstick, and I still look awesome. But anyway, personal taste, I guess. What was I going to say next? If you can't cope with the idea of a little bit of risk, then really you're not really fit for this planet, because life is risky. I suppose the only thing you could do is try and get yourself put in a high security prison, maybe in isolation, because then even if there are risks to you, it won't be yours to manage, it will be someone out of your hands. The only other place I can think of is an asylum, which is probably where the people writing the rubbish in the first place deserve to go, because clearly they can't use this wonderful tool called the internet to Google anything and find out if things have changed over the last few years. Maybe not. Anyway, the other thing that's bad for your health is stress. It's not good for anyone to get stressed. I get stressed a lot about this stuff, which is why I'm passionate and I continue to learn and whatever. And you know what, it is aging, and I have spotted a few grey hairs there. Anyway, not to worry. One little parting comment would be this. You might not wear lipstick, you might choose to avoid all colour cosmetics, but let's hope you don't have any tattoos, because guess what's in your tattoo ink? You've guessed it. And also I hope you don't like eating vegetables and fruit as well. Anything, in fact, that's grown outside or in the soil that isn't sterilised and whatever, because the chances are that there'll be lead in that too. So all I can say to you is de-stress, chill out, and let's just get on with it, knowing that we probably can. Our bodies are very, very good at processing little tiny bits of toxins. The lead that might be in your lipsticks represents parts per million, usually less than 10 parts per million of a formula. That's tiny. You can look up what a part per million is and see whether it really is worth the fuss. I'm Amanda. I'm from Realised Beauty. That's me done. Bye.